three quarterbacks in the top 10. Obviously, a lot of quarterback questions for a lot of these teams that we're seeing. But Brady, do you really see three quarterbacks going in the top 10 like this?
I don't know if I see three quarterbacks going. I think you look at the teams they're going to, the 49ers, the Bears, and the New York Jets, and you can make the case that, yeah, they fit because they all have legitimate quarterback needs. Whether or not they take these guys, it all depends on whether or not they fall in love with them. I mean, look, he's got Mitch Trubisky going as the first quarterback taken, number 2 overall. My issue with that is people got enamored with their bowl game performance, and you look at him, and really, he looked great in the fourth quarter, right? Helped bring his team back, very dramatic finish. The problem is they wouldn't have had to have a comeback if he wouldn't have thrown the pick 6 earlier. I mean, that's the God's honest truth is he played a great 3 quarters, or excuse me, a bad fourth quarter. He didn't play as well. You know, Deshaun Kaiser, personally to me, I think he's the rawest, has the best skill set of all these guys. Deshaun Watson's the one that is actually playing the best. But at the end of the day, they're all underclassmen. I think you've all got kind of weaknesses or things that are inconsistent about them, and I would be very concerned if all of a sudden I'm hanging my hat on any one of these 3 guys at this point in the evaluation process. There's still a lot to be seen, still the combine, still the pro day. Not that they'll tell you a ton more, but I think as we continue to keep watching film of these guys, we'll get a better sense of maybe what they'll be able to project once they get drafted.
Personally, right now, just from the eye evaluation, watching games and everything, I haven't done any more deep of a dive than that. I prefer Kaiser. I think he's the guy.
Why, though?
Bigger, he's tough, he's got the, if you watched it early in the season, he was really good. Then there was some issue with the Zaire thing, kind of set him off, and it just didn't seem like it was clicking anymore. But there's so much raw ability there, and he's a big, tough, physical kid. He can make the throws, he got the arm. To me, the other one, Trubisky, the one-year wonder worries me.
He's got 13 starts, that's it.
Right, that's a worry. And then Watson, again.
Do you think he's a first-round pick?
Who, Trubisky?
Watson.
I don't know. He's playing like it. And when you watch it, but then you see some throws and you go, oh my gosh, how do you throw, you know, the one hooker picked off the other day in the middle of the field? You can't, you got to make that throw. There are too many throws that you go, boy, good throw, and then you go, oh, that's awful.
I'll tell you this much. One thing they're going to look at, you mentioned the middle of the field. When you look at these systems in college football nowadays, they seldom throw across the middle because it can be dangerous at times if you're not accurate, if you're not on time with the football. And that's something that I think over the course of all these guys being evaluated, they're going to look at those throw charts and they're going to say, okay, can these guys throw over the middle? Or are they basically giving away a third of the field? They're only throwing outside to the right or outside to the left. So that's something that's going to be evaluated later on as these guys continue to get evaluated by each of the scouting departments of their teams.
When I evaluate a quarterback, and you play the position, but when I see a guy stand up and throw a quick screen outside, I go, oh, no evaluation whatsoever. When I see a guy throw a jump ball to a 6'5" wide receiver and he makes a great play on the ball, you sit there and you go, can't really evaluate that throw. When I see a guy read the middle of the field and make the throws that you say they don't make much anymore, that's when you can evaluate a guy. And I think Kaiser has thrown more of those. So that's why, for me right now, I look at it on the surface, I say Kaiser's the guy I would pick.